All right, fans, we are back once again, and this time we are fairly certain that we are actually on the air. We apologize for some of the technical difficulties from the last game. This is Adam Presswood. Chris and I are about 7 minutes 40 seconds away from announcing back-to-back district championship games between our Ellsbury Lady Indians and the Lady Shamrocks of New Haven. And that will be followed at 7, I believe, by our boys. They will also play the New Haven Shamrocks. I want to briefly run through the not the starting lineups, but the lineups. First for New Haven's girls, they're going to send out number 2, Mackenzie Overschmidt, a 5'5 sophomore. Number 5, Claire Meyer, a 5'7 junior. Number 10, Emily Shear, a 5'7 senior. Number 12, Mackenzie Munsinger, a 5'5 junior. Number 20, Kate Rudiger, a 5'9" senior. Number 21, Claire Lawn is how I'm going to risk pronouncing that, a 5'7 junior. Number 23, Emma Engelbrecht, a 5'10 senior. Number 24, Lauren Gerlman, a 5'9 senior. Number 32, Mackenzie Bauer, a 5'7 senior. Number 40, Olivia Williams, a 5'7 junior. The head coach for the Lady Shamrocks is Doug Perrick. The assistant coach is Tim Shear. The managers are Emily Hinton, Alyssa Sidwell, Cameron Poe, Natalie Horstkamp, and Jake Wilson. Ellsbury will send out in some form or fashion number 2, Kaylee Martin, a 5'4" senior guard. Number 4, Tynesha Henderson, a 5'2" freshman guard. Number 10, Claire Henry, a 5'10" junior forward. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, a 5'7" freshman guard. Number 15, Josie Horn, a 5'8" junior guard. Number 20, Sydney Pickard, a 5'8" senior guard and forward. Number 24, Tess Weekly, a 5'6" junior guard. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a 5'9" junior forward. Number 32, Madison Kinsler, a 5'7" senior guard. Number 41, Anna St. Pierre, a 5'8" senior forward. And number 43, Tyra Henderson, a 5'7" freshman guard and forward. The head coach for the Lady Indians is Carrie Koch-Dowell. Assistant coaches are Trudy Bull and Brittany Koch-Dowell. And the managers are Douglas Horn, Mackenzie Pruitt, and Caitlin Tapley. As always, to our New Haven viewers and listeners, if I have mispronounced the name of a player or a coach, I apologize in advance. That is just the risk that we run. I also want to briefly give a shout out. I've been told, I don't have any names, but I've been told by several of our Ellsbury crowd members that we have some listeners tonight tuning in from Canada. So welcome and enjoy. In the meantime, we've got about 4.5 minutes remaining before tip-off. We are going to break and run a few messages from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back in a few. You're watching the Indian Sports Network.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we are back. We ask your patience because I think they are going to run a national anthem, but I'm not sure of that. If so, we will bring you the version from the court rather than a pre-recorded one. All right, they are going to go with that.
Which will be sung tonight by Ellsbury Senior Samantha Chapman.
All right, as always, we hope that you could hear that from the court. If I turn up the mics any louder, there will be too much feedback. That was Ellsbury's Samantha Chapman.
Tonight's matchup features the Ellsbury Indians coming in with a record of 16 wins, 11 losses.
All right, Ellsbury with 16 and 11.
16 wins, 9 losses.
And the Lady Shamrocks 16 and 9.
Let's go students from both schools. Good luck. As members of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, we encourage all spectators of tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Ellsbury High School, as we set good examples for our students, players, and youngsters in attendance. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Ellsbury Indians, who will be the guests on the
All right, Ellsbury, they are the guests on the scoreboard tonight.
Number 2, Kaylee Martin.
They're going to send out number 2, Kaylee Martin.
Number 10, Claire Henry.
Number 24,
Tess Wheatley.
Number 24, Tess Weekly.
Number 25, Megan
Number
Hagemeyer.
25, Megan Hagemeyer. And number 32, Madison Kinsler.
And now starting for New Haven. Number 10, Emily Shear.
For New Haven, number 10, Emily Shear.
Number 20, Kate Rudiger.
Number 23,
Number 23, Emma Engelbrecht.
Number 23, Emma Engelbrecht.
Number 24, Lauren Gerlman.
Number 24, Lauren Gerlman.
Number 32, Mackenzie Bauer.
And number 32, Mackenzie Bauer. Well, Chris, it all comes down to this. Is it really as simple as who wants it more, or is there a little bit more to it than that?
It depends.
All right, Megan Hagemeyer will be jumping against Emma Engelbrecht. And they look to be pretty much dead even in height. Let's see if they're dead even in hops too. No, Megan Hagemeyer easily got her hands on that one and tipped it into the backcourt for Tess Weekly. So Ellsbury starts this one out with possession. There's the pass to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer to Henry way over on the left side.
Oh.
Nice cross-court pass intended for Hagemeyer. It's out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Shamrocks. All right, Kinsler inbounds to Weekly near the Shamrocks bench, as a matter of fact. Weekly near the top of the key, goes to her right to Kinsler. Kinsler is going to take it all the way in, or is she? She runs the baseline and then kicks it out to Kaylee Martin for 2. Martin drains it to give Ellsbury an early 2-0 lead. Nice press by Ellsbury. The Lady Shamrocks had to work to get it across. New Haven on the outside, and that's where they're stuck for now. Let's see how they respond. Into the post, nice pass down underneath. And the shot put up by number 20, Kate Rudiger. It's tied at 2 apiece. Tess Weekly all the way inside. The shot doesn't fall. New Haven has the rebound, and they manage to stay inbounds. Ellsbury doing a good job denying just about anything, but New Haven's patient. They proved that during their last possession. The shot falls. I couldn't tell if it was a 3 or not. No, it's a 2. She was just inside, 4-2. All right, Madison Kinsler on the outside now for Ellsbury. Nobody there to help her. The Lady Indians are going to have to move, and now Weekly has it over on the left side. Nice pass to Kaylee Martin. Kaylee for 3, it's off. We had no red shirts, and New Haven comes away with it. New Haven for 3, it is off. Rebounded by Ellsbury. There's the pass to Martin, 2-on-1, she pulls up, hands it back to Weekly. Martin again with the ball over to the left of the key. And a nice pass to Hagemeyer. Megan lays it in off the glass and ties it at 4. Oh, New Haven struggling to move it, but they do. The 2 is no good, rebounded by Claire Henry, and now Weekly is going to bring it across for Ellsbury. Oh, I thought she was going to chuck it. She kept it.
She thought about it.
And drew the foul. That's on number 23, Emma Engelbrecht for New Haven, and it sends Weekly to the stripe for the Lady Indians. 4:15 left in the first quarter, 4-4. Weekly misses the first.
Cannot miss free throws in a game like this.
You can't miss them if you're up by 30. I don't ever want to see missed free throws, but hey. The next one is good to give Ellsbury a 5-4 lead. Boy, and New Haven has been slow in the backcourt these last few possessions. And that one they throw away. Weekly with the pass to Kaylee Martin. Boy, what a bullet over to the left to Madison Kinsler. She didn't even pause. And now Hagemeyer at the top of the key. Not the spot you want your post player in. It's knocked away, but Kaylee Martin gets it back. Oh, and that one was meant for Claire Henry. I lost sight of it down there. They're saying it was last touched by Ellsbury. New Haven runs into the double team as soon as they cross the timeline. The shot doesn't fall. Ellsbury wanted the charge. Instead, it's the block against Tess Weekly. I couldn't tell in there. I couldn't see feet. Or actually, all I could see were feet, and couldn't really tell who was planted and who wasn't.
I think she had her position, but I don't think she had it long enough.
All right, New Haven makes the first. It's tied at 5. And that one puts New Haven up 6-5 with just over 3 remaining in the first quarter. There's a pass into the high post to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer with the bounce intended for Kaylee Martin, and it just didn't happen. So New Haven came away with that one. They're gonna gun the 3. They're gonna make the 3. And it's 9-5. Not a very good way to make a living if you're Ellsbury. Madison Kinsler looks to answer, and she does. That one pulls Ellsbury to within 1. It's 9-8. Oh, a near steal by Tess Weekly. New Haven hangs on barely, and Martin nearly plucks it away too. That one's stolen away by Kinsler. She nearly loses it out of bounds, but hangs on. Weekly brings it across and stops near the top of the key, backs up. Oh, the bounce into Claire Henry. Oh, she got it, okay. Thought for a second she was gonna lose it. Weekly for 3, no good. Where were our rebounders? Oh, New Haven misses the shot. They're fouled on the putback, legitimately. That's Claire Henry. And it will send Lauren Gerlman to the line with under a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. Gerlman hits the first. That makes it 10-8 as Tyra Henderson comes in for Claire Henry. That one makes it 11-8, a 3-point New Haven lead. All the way across now from Weekly to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer does the same thing and finds Martin over on the left side. And now it's Ellsbury being denied and being stuck out on the perimeter. This seems like a very, very evenly matched game so far. That's a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. Martin dribbles inside and is fouled on the floor. Number 32, is that what they're saying? That's Mackenzie Bauer. She snuck in on me. No shots. Ellsbury gets it back underneath their own basket. Hagemeyer with nowhere to go and finds Martin. And now Kinsler way on the outside for three. Again, it's way off. It bounces out of bounds and it'll go back to New Haven. Megan Hagemeyer and Lauren Gerlman both battled for that rebound and both ended up flat on the floor. New Haven throws it away. We have 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Ellsbury with possession. They trail by 3.
This has been a fast quarter.
It has. Not very many stops. Weekly dribbles inside. The shot almost fell. It'll go to New Haven.
I don't think that was the shot they were looking for.
It was rushed, but we didn't have much more time than that. 5, 4, 3, New Haven to the basket, and they bury it. That one at the buzzer makes it 13-8, and the Lady Shamrocks go up by 5. We'll be right back.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, New Haven reclaims the court first. I'm not certain if they've made any changes in personnel or not. Ellsbury comes out finally, and they have left things alone as well. New Haven starts out with possession at the timeline. If you're just joining us, they're up by 5. The score is 13-8. Very, very low score. There's another example of the patience of New Haven. They worked forever to get the ball into number 24, Lauren Gerlman, and it paid off. It's 15-8. They're getting away. Ellsbury's going to have to find an answer. There's the bounce into Henderson at the high post. The shot that she probably shouldn't have taken, but hindsight's 20/20. It was closer than I thought it was going to be, but still a miss. New Haven has the rebound. The bounce into Girlman. She takes it all the way in. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded. Well, do we have? I thought we had a foul.
We do.
We do. Who sent Megan Hagemeyer to the floor? I haven't seen them change that on the scoreboard. But at any rate, Ellsbury has the ball back. Weekly all the way in,
There
and
she
it
goes.
falls 15-10.
Gotta hand it to New Haven. They play some tight defense.
And they don't get flustered.
Nope.
And really, neither has Ellsbury so far tonight. Oh, Weekly with the near steal. New Haven all the way to the glass. That's number 20, Kate Rudiger. That puts the Lady Shamrocks back up by 7. Martin into Henderson. Henderson kicks it back out. And now Weekly way over on the left. Either she is the best faker or she wants to gun it as soon as she gets it every time. Either way. It's a foul on Claire Henry that I didn't see.
I didn't see that either.
But that gives the ball back to New Haven as Megan Hagemeyer comes back in, and Claire will take a seat. Oh, New Haven timed that perfectly. The pass to number 32, Mackenzie Bauer, off the baseline run, and she makes it 19-10, and Ellsbury takes a much-needed timeout. Will return.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, Ellsbury stays with their 5, as far as I can tell.
Ellsbury's got to answer. This game's going to get out of hand quick.
It is. You know, I've noticed once that differential gets to be about 8 points, it's so hard to catch up. You might get a few stops and you might, get to within 5 again, but the odds are against you, and Ellsbury throws away an opportunity there, out of bounds to New Haven. New Haven has pretty much figured out how to break Ellsbury's press, even though it is still slowing them down. Number 24 seems to be able to bounce all around in there at will. Our girls are aware of it.
Oh.
Knocked away by Megan Hagemeyer. That's one of the stops we needed. The pass to Kaylee Martin. Martin off the glass for 2, and it's back to within 7. Oh, New Haven has it knocked away again, this time by Weekly, but it's out of bounds. Already down to just 3:48 left in the half. It's been a slow, methodical game, but like Chris says, fast quarters. Oh, baseline ball movement, nice by New
Gets
Haven.
her own rebound.
They're fouled on the putback attempt. That's on Tyra Henderson, her first, and it sends Kate Rudiger to the line, where she makes the first. She makes the second as well.
I don't think New Haven's missed a free throw.
No, 7 and 9, Chris, seem to be New Haven's magic numbers for the lead. Anytime they're within, or they're leading by 7 or by 9, that's when we struggle to get stops and to close the gap. Earlier, when they were just taking, 5-point leads, we could answer, but Henderson, no basket, no foul. New Haven's coach unhappy with something in the girls' offense. And the Lady Shamrocks for 3, and it's good. That just made this a 12-point game. It's 24-12. As Kylie Kinsler looks to check in for Ellsbury. There's the pass into Henderson, who gives it right back to Weekly. Weekly into the double team, kicks it away to Martin. Martin for 2, no good. And we've got, I guess, another foul away from the ball. That went on Tess Weekly, her second already, as Kylie Kinsler comes in for comes in for Madison Kinsler. New Haven again. That back door was wide open, and Ellsbury with the foul. That is on Henderson, her second. And it sends Rudiger to the line, one of the worst people you can foul for New Haven. She hits the first as Sydney Pickard comes in for Ellsbury. I've never seen her play with glasses on before. Took me a minute to even recognize who she was. There's a rare miss by New Haven from the line. And that one's on 23, Emma Engelbrecht. Ellsbury gets it back, trailing 25-12 with 2:21 left in the first half. Weekly desperate for shots that aren't really there for her. There's the pass to Martin over on the left. Martin with nowhere to go. Finds Pickard at the high post, who kicks it back out to Weekly over on the right side. Tess struggles to get it anywhere near the basket, but it does rattle in to give Ellsbury 14 and to cut the gap to 11.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable.
She was wide open.
Number 24, Lauren Gerlman. Kylie Kinsler with no help and has it knocked away. She keeps it and finds Pickard finally. Pickard to Weekly near the top of the key. who goes left and finds Kinsler once again. Now Hagemeyer from the stripe to Pickard. Pickard's two doesn't go. We had no red shirts ready for that miss, and there were 3 New Haven players set for the rebound. That always irritates me. Roughly 25 seconds remaining in the half. New Haven with possession. New Haven desperate for a timeout. They finally give it to them, and coach thinks they should have given it to him several seconds ago. So 14.3 remaining, and the score 27-14. Did they call a full, Chris?
I'm not sure.
All right, we'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, we're back. Once again, 14.3 is all that's left in the half. Ellsbury trails by 13. Number 12, Mackenzie Munsinger, is wanting to check in, but there's some controversy with that. I don't know why. And the senior referee sends her on in place of number 23, Emma Engelbrecht. Chris, what was the problem?
I have no idea.
All right, New Haven inbounds near the timeline. A dangerous pass. It was knocked away, but it's going to stay with New Haven. They have 5.5. There's the buzzer. The shot would not have counted, I don't think, even had it gone. So we've played 2. The score 27-14, all New Haven.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Well, Chris, our girls came up out of the halftime break smiling. Most of them anyway. That's good, I think. Before this second half gets started, I do once again want to give a quick shout out to our Canadian viewers here tonight. I'm told once again that I don't know if it's family members or friends of some of Ellsbury's crowd, but we apparently do have several people watching and listening in Canada, and we hope that you're still with us and that your signal is strong. If you're just joining us, the New Haven Lady Shamrocks lead our Ellsbury Lady Indians by a score of 27-14. Chris, what does Ellsbury have to do to get back in this?
Well, it's going to be hard. New Haven so far has shown to be extremely patient, and I think they might have missed 2 shots that whole first half.
One from the free throw line and one from down underneath.
One at the end of the quarter, I think.
Oh, but then three, because they did miss one from right underneath the basket earlier. And Ellsbury starts out with possession. Let's see what our girls can do.
Well, and they got to understand there's still 16 minutes of this game.
Nice pass into Claire Henry.
Ooh.
The shot from the high post didn't fall. New Haven came away with it. New Haven with the cross-court passes now. For 3 they go. For 3 they get.
2.
Oh, 2. Was she just in? 29-14. Oh, and Ellsbury looked stalled. That's the worst thing you can do. If you're slowing it down on purpose, that's fine. But if you look stalled, bad things happen. Now Kinsler.
Oh, I think they got a piece of that one.
It was nothing but net, but unfortunately it was the bottom side of the net. We'll get it back underneath our own bucket. Weekly finds Madison Kinsler, barely. Maddie back to Tess in the paint. Tess to the glass, and it's good. 29-16, we're gonna need more. Number 24, Lauren Gerlman to the glass, and she regains the 2 points. So every time Ellsbury closes the gap just a little bit, the Lady Shamrocks come back and make it hurt. Madison Kinsler for 2. It rims out, rebounded by Kate Rudiger. Baseline ball movement by New Haven. The shot doesn't fall, but they come away with the rebound. The fact that we let them get that close is still a bad sign. From the charity stripe, or just inside it, is number 24, Lauren Gerlman. She makes it 33-16. Tess Weekly tried to take it all the way in alone. She drew the foul against Kate Rudiger. Ellsbury trails by 17 as Madison Kinsler inbounds to Kaylee Martin, who kicks it back out to Tess. Tess for the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by New Haven. New Haven on the outside, their coach furious with something, I'm not sure what. All the way to the glass, the bucket doesn't fall, rebounded by Weekly. 3 on 2, and Tess put her head down and drove all the way in. The shot was sloppy. and didn't fall. And the foul will go against Kaylee Martin, her first, as Josie Horn checks in for Ellsbury and Madison Kinsler takes a seat. Four and a half remaining here in the third. The lead still 17. New Haven has it knocked away. Do they get it back? Yes. There's the bounce. Into the paint. Number 10, Emily Shear, runs it in, and that's 35-16. I do not see us catching up. I hate to be that negative this early, but we're going to have to change our entire game plan, and New Haven's going to have to give up theirs. I mean, it's not enough for us to score on every possession now, if so do they. That was an Ellsbury turnover. And it looks like Anna St. Pierre is set to check in for the Lady Indians. Claire Henry with the block. That is her second foul, I believe her third already. St. Pierre comes in for Claire. Number 24, can't get it to fall. And now Megan Hagemeyer, I think, with the foul.
No, she's fouled.
24, that's Tess Weekly.
No, 24 on.
Oh, I'm sorry,
New Haven.
sorry. 24 on New Haven. Lauren Gerlman. Got a little confused there. Martin throws it away on a pass. No. Last touch by New Haven. I didn't see that. So it's out of bounds. It'll come back to Ellsbury. Josie Horn inbounds to Weekly. Horn runs the baseline and stays inbounds remarkably. They kick the ball out to Weekly, who spins just inside and gets the shot off. Boy, that was awkward. I gotta give her credit, 35-18 now, but still a 17-point gap opened up by New Haven. The two doesn't fall for the Lady Shamrocks. It's rebounded by St. Pierre. Weekly all the way down and in. That cuts it to 15. Maybe Tess will decide to take control of the rest of this whole game. Into the paint goes New Haven. They kick it back out. Nice head fake. And number 24, Lauren Gerlman, steps inside for the two. Anna St. Pierre at the high post. The pass intended for Megan Hagemeyer, and that did not work out. Tynesha Henderson comes in for Tess Weekly. And Madison Kinsler comes in for Kaylee Martin. A minute 16 remaining in the third. New Haven up by 17 and with possession of the basketball. Nice ball movement again. And number 23, Emma Engelbrecht, gets the shot and the foul. When it rains, it pours. The foul is on Megan Hagemeyer. That makes it 39-20. Make that 40-20. A 20-point lead now for the Lady Shamrocks with a minute remaining in the third. Tynesha Henderson brings it across for Ellsbury and goes to her left to find Kinsler. Madison for three. No.
Oh my goodness.
That's the second one that she's put up there that has been short. Although I think the last time they did get a piece of it. Seconds. Boy, Ellsbury playing rough all of a sudden. They're going to have to watch it. They have several players that could be in foul trouble too early. New Haven has it swatted away. And Carrie Cogdell wants a timeout. I don't think they gave it to her. That foul was on number, is that 24? Girlman, her second. Gives the ball back to Ellsbury with 2 seconds left. Josie Horn puts the shot up at the buzzer. It does not fall. So after 3, it's 40-20. New Haven will be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
All right, coming out of that timeout, I heard Brittany Cogdell holler, you girls have to be everywhere. You've got to want the ball. Ellsbury sends out Kaylee Martin, Tess Weekly, Megan Hagemeyer, Claire Henry, and Kylie Kinsler. Whoever wins this game will play next Wednesday at Hannibal. And Tess Weekly gets her hands on it and forces the jump. Looked like she wanted the ball. Weekly inbounds to Martin in the backcourt, and Kaylee brings it on across, gives it right back to Tess. Oh, and another turnover. That was unnecessary. New Haven gets it back. And there's a foul against Megan Hagemeyer. Her second. No shots. New Haven gets it back, and they inbound near the timeline. Kaylee Martin doing a good job applying pressure. Megan Hagemeyer coming over to help, but New Haven hangs on, brings it across.
Megan's got to be careful, though. She's going to pick up another foul.
Oh. Down underneath goes New Haven. That was number 23, Emma Engelbrecht. And that makes it 42-20. I thought for a second she was going to get the foul as well. Tess Weekly, I thought she lost it off the dribble. It's going to stay with Ellsbury. Weekly for three, no good. We've got a whistle on the rebound. Another foul on Hagemeyer. And it'll give the ball back to the Lady Shamrocks. That's 3 for Megan. Englebright throws it off of Claire Henry's feet. And the Lady Shamrocks will get it back with 6:29 remaining in the game. We've got a jump ball as Kate Rudiger falls to the floor. And Madison Kinsler comes back in. Kylie Kinsler will take a seat. Heads up play by New Haven.
And that's 4 on
Megan. Man, sends Kate Rudiger to the stripe. The shot didn't fall. It didn't have to. Rudiger with a rare New Haven miss. That one falls, giving the Lady Shamrocks a 23-point lead. Nice pass to Claire Henry, who I thought was going to step into the paint. She didn't. They kicked it back out, and now Ellsbury nearly threw it away. Madison Kinsler managed to hang on, and now Weekly from outside. No good. Megan Hagemeyer and Claire Henry force the jump ball, and it is going to go to Ellsbury this time. There's the bounce into Weekly. And that's a foul on New Haven's Emily Shear. Claire Henry for 3. Oh, I thought it was in. It looked good. She follows her shot, gets her hands on the rebound, forces a jump, and this one's going to the Shamrocks. There's a foul on Kaylee Martin that will send Shear back to the line for New Haven as Anna St. Pierre comes in for Claire Henry. The charity shot is good. As is the next one. New Haven has a 25-point lead and a 30-second timeout.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
.552 left in the game. 45-20 in favor of New Haven. Ellsbury starts out with possession in the backcourt. Weekly with the pass to Martin over on the left side. She has it knocked away, but keeps it. Knocked away, but gets it back, I suppose I should say. And now Tess for three. That
There
one
she
she
goes.
buries. 45-23. We're going to need a lot more. That's a foul on Tess Weekly, who I think just reached out as she fell. But maybe not. That's her third. And it sends Shear to the line for the Shamrocks. Sydney Pickard checks in for Megan Hagemeyer. The free throw finds Purchase. What's going on down there?
I think Sydney Pickard thought it was just a one. She started to take the ball out of bounds.
Oh. Well, they're both good. 47-23. Ellsbury's going to have to come alive from the perimeter. And that one's out of bounds, last touched by New Haven. Martin on the outside, gives it up to Weekly, who barely gets control. And now Tess gives it back to Kaylee, who dribbles just inside, pulls up for the two. No good. We had no rebounders. Madison Kinsler almost with the over-the-back foul. Pardon me. New Haven for three. A rare miss, but they get the rebound. Nope, it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellsbury. That'll go against Kaylee Martin, I believe. Yes, her third. And it will send Lauren Gerlman to the line. New Haven leads by 24. Make that 25. And now 26, 49-23. Weekly with the bounce into St. Pierre, who nearly throws it away for the second time. That pass into the corner to Madison Kinsler has been tough for her. Weekly runs the baseline and throws it up 3-on-1. It never had a prayer. Under 4 remaining in the game. Number 23, Emma Engelbrecht, comes out for New Haven. I didn't see who went in, but I think it's number 12. Mackenzie Munsinger. That's a foul against Madison Kinsler that sends Shear to the line.
Well, and I don't know why they keep fouling her. I don't think she's missed a free throw. And
there you go.
As I say that,
keep talking like that. That's what we need. Talk like that for another 3 minutes, 46 seconds, and we'll win. (50-23). Kaylee Martin for three, nowhere close. Rebounded by an Ellsbury cheerleader, and it'll go to New Haven. All right, fans, we do apologize. We're having some technical issues yet again. It may be that in between games we have to switch to the in-house internet, but I hope not. .2:15 remaining in the game. The score 54-26, all New Haven. Now they're just toying with us. 1:45. Another foul on Kaylee Martin, and another trip to the line by Emily Shear. Where she makes it 55-26, and Ellsbury is sending in all of its youngsters. Tyra Henderson, Tynesha Henderson, Kylie Kinsler, Josie Horn, and Bristol Jones. All right, they're 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. It stays 55-26. And that's a foul on number 32, Mackenzie Bauer. Number 2 and 12, Mackenzie Overschmidt and Mackenzie Munsinger come in for New Haven. Bristol Jones nearly loses it out along the perimeter. As it is, that's a foul against Mackenzie Overschmidt, her first. The pass into Jones, and she's fouled from behind by number 40, Olivia Williams, who snuck in on me. That's her first. Jones's foul shot is off the front, rebounded by briefly New Haven, but the Henderson girls combined to swipe it away, but just that quickly it's out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Indians. Into the paint goes New Haven, and it's ripped away by Tynesha Henderson, who has nowhere to go but into tall timber, and she's in trouble. That is, I thought for a second we had a timeout, but they fouled her. So Tynesha Henderson goes to the stripe. The foul is against number 12, Mackenzie Munsinger. Under a minute remaining in the game. Henderson misses the shot. It's rebounded by Tyra Henderson, and she's fouled. That one's against number 21, Claire Lawn. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering that pronunciation. Tyra goes to the line. 53.6 are all that are left. The shot misses. New Haven with excellent ball movement, even from their subs. The first shot doesn't fall. They get the rebound on the putback. That's number 12, Kylie Kinsler, with the foul. And it'll send number 5, Claire Meyer, to the stripe for New Haven. The shot misses. Tyra Henderson pulls down the rebound for the Lady Indians. Tyra to Josie Horn for the long 2. It's off the rim. Tyra with, the nice save, but she tips it right back inbounds to New Haven. And this is going to be it. There's the buzzer. 57-26. A New Haven victory. They win the district tournament and will head to Hannibal next Wednesday. We are going to cut away in between games, and we'll be back in a few minutes to bring you the boys' action. Once again, you are watching the Indian Sports Network.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, with that, we are back. While we were away, they did present the trophies, and they also announced the all-district team members. I missed the names of the girls that were from Silex and from Crystal City. I did get the names of the girls from Ellsbury and New Haven. New Haven has 4 all-district team members. They are number 10, Emily Shear, a senior. Number 20, Kate Rudiger, a senior. Number 23, Emma Engelbright, a senior. And number 24, Lauren Gerlman, a senior. Ellsbury is represented by Tess Weekly and Kaylee Martin. Our People's Bank and Trust players of the game. I am going to go ahead, even with the loss, and award that to our senior starters, Kaylee Martin and Madison Kinsler, who I know wanted this district victory quite badly, and it just wasn't going to happen here tonight. So with that, once again, we will cut off for just a little while, and we will rejoin you for the boys' action shortly.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Back now with just over 8 minutes remaining before the start of the boys game. And New Haven will send out number 3, Abe Madden, a 6'1 senior. Number 5, Kyle Brummels, a 5'9 senior. Number 10, Ethan Groner, a 5'11 junior. Number 12, Martin Lewis, a 5'9 junior. Number 20, Christian Patterson, a 5'8 junior. Number 21, Joseph Rethmeyer, a 6'3 junior. Number 22, Colton Rudiger, a 5'9 junior. Number 23, Trent Cormier, I might be messing that one up as well, a 6'1 junior. Number 24, Levi Schroeder, a 6'2 junior. Number 32, Jay Eichelberger, a 5'9 sophomore. Number 33, Aiden Bailey, a 5'8 senior. Number 42, John Fleer, a 6'6 senior. And number 44, Luke Gerlman, a 5'11 sophomore. The head coach for the boys is listed as Aaron Pyrick. The assistant coaches are Jake Whithouse and Derek Bailey. The managers are Mackenzie Gerling, Elena Scott, Bradley Glazier, Cecilia Malone, and Owen Buckite. Ellsbury will send out number 2, Nathan Reed, a 6' junior guard. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker, a 5'11 junior guard. Possibly number 5, Eddie Bonstell, a 5'11 freshman guard. Number 11, Josh Jerkowski, a 6'1 senior guard. Number 12, Derek Taylor, a 6'3" junior guard and forward. Number 22, Gabriel Hill, a 6'4" freshman forward. Number 24, Jake Reimel, a 6-foot sophomore guard and forward. Number 44, Garrick Hill, a 6'6" junior forward. And number 54, Trevor Anthony, a 6'6" junior forward. But we might also possibly see number 1, Cody Thornhill, a 5'8" sophomore guard. The Indians are coached by Chad Twellman. The assistant coach is Andrew Hopkins. The managers are Sammy Chapman, who did a wonderful version of the national anthem at the beginning of the girls' game. Also, Mackenzie Johnson and Lauren Eberhardt are listed as managers for the boys. So with about 5:38 remaining before tip-off, we're going to cut away for a few, and we'll be back.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, folks, Chris and I are back. There's about a minute 53 left in warm-ups. They won't take all of it. If you are just joining us, sadly, our girls did lose to the New Haven Lady Shamrocks a few minutes ago by a final score of 57-26. New Haven's girls will move on to play next Wednesday at Hannibal. We are certainly hoping for a different result here in a few minutes when our boys take the court. What do you see in warm-ups so far, Chris, that's going to give us trouble from New Haven?
Well, New Haven matches up with us pretty well height-wise, which is something we really haven't had most of the season, so it'll be interesting to see what happens down in the paint.
Welcome to the Class 2 District 5 Boys Championship game. As a reminder, the winner of tonight's contest will have games to play District 6 winner on Wednesday, February 28th.
Okay, so the winner of this boys game will advance to play next Wednesday at Hannibal as well. Shamrocks 10 wins and 17 losses. Ellsbury 13 and 13.
As members of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, we encourage all spectators at tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected at Ellsbury High School. As we set a good example for our students, players, and youngsters and teams. Now let's meet the starting lineup. Starting for New Haven, who will be the guests.
All right, New Haven's boys are the guests on the scoreboard. They're going to send out number 3, Abe Madden. Number 5, Kyle Brummels. Number 10, Ethan Groner. Number 12, Martin Lewis. And number 42, John Fleer. For Ellsbury. Number 2, Nathan Reed. Number 4, Stephen Bodeker. Number 12, Derek Taylor. Number 44, Garrick Hill. And number 54, Trevor Anthony. All right, Logan Anthony will be jumping against number 42, John Fleer. They're either dead even or Fleer actually has a little bit on him. All right, Anthony handled that one easily, tipping it into the backcourt. Now Derek Taylor brings it across the timeline for Ellsbury. There's the pass to Anthony from Bodeker. Bodeker has it back, and he goes to his right and finds Nathan Reed. Reed, oh, I thought he lost it off the dribble. Taylor saved it. And now Ellsbury turns it over to New Haven at the baseline. And the Shamrocks take a few too many steps. That was number 42, John Fleer, with the travel. Garrick Hill from the top of the key, it doesn't fall. Nathan Reed got away with a decapitation attempt against number 5, Kyle Brummels. I don't know how. Ellsbury has it back. Reed inbounds to Bodeker for the 3. It doesn't fall. Trevor Anthony comes away with the rebound. Derek Taylor loses it off the dribble, and it's out of bounds to New Haven.
Nerves.
I suppose. New Haven for 3. I don't think it hit anything. That was Ethan Groner. Bodeker for 3, off the rim, rebounded by the Shamrocks. A cold start. A much faster pace than the girls' game, but no shots are falling. The two for New Haven doesn't find purchase either. Rebounded by Taylor. The pass into Trevor Anthony is broken up by the Shamrocks. The shot from the charity stripe clips webbing for Ethan Groner. That puts New Haven up 2-0. We went almost 3 minutes without a score. Nathan Reed runs the baseline, passes it back out to Hill. Hill comes on in, can't get it to fall. Trevor Anthony couldn't grab hold of the rebound, and now New Haven has it back. Groner runs it all the way in. The reversal doesn't fall. But Fleer pulled down the rebound and was fouled on the putback attempt by Nathan Reed. Reed's first, Ellsbury's first. Fleer misses the first off the front. Makes the second. 3-0 New Haven. Reed for three, no good. Rebounded briefly by New Haven. Garrick Hill gets his hands on it, puts it in to make it 3-2. Ellsbury's first bucket in almost 4 minutes. New Haven for three. That one's good. It was Ethan Groner that makes it 6-2. The bounce into Anthony at the high post. He kicks it back out to Bodeker for three.
There we go.
That one fell. It's 6-5. Groner steps in, kicks it back out. The head fake. Oh, and number three, Abe Madden with the charge. Down along the baseline. Josh Jerkowski checks in on Ellsbury's side for Nathan Reed. Took me a minute to realize what had gone on down underneath. Nice pass into Anthony. He's quickly double teamed. Kicks it out to Taylor, who gives it right back. Oh, Bodeker wanted another three. He didn't get a good enough look. Jerkowski over on the right side, nowhere to go. Finds Bodeker nearly back to the timeline, and now Taylor has it. Taylor to Bodeker over on the left, who gives it right back. Now Taylor from the top of the key. It's off the front, rebounded by Trevor Anthony. Now into Garrick Hill. Nice spin move. Oh, he's called for steps. That was a horrible call. It stays 6-5. 2:55 remaining in the first quarter. New Haven's basketball. There's the two. Put up by number 12, Martin Lewis. And it's now 8-5. Josh Jerkowski called for steps. Oh, New Haven nearly threw it away, but nearly doesn't help Ellsbury at all. Fleer kicks it out. New Haven for three, no good, rebounded by Taylor. Garrick Hill on the outside. Somebody's got to move and help him. He takes it all the way in on his own. Can't get it to fall. He gets the rebound. Goes at it from the other side, has to kick it back out. Taylor to Bodeker at the top of the key. Bodeker for three, it's off. Rebounded by New Haven. That would have tied it. Fleer kicks it out. And the three-pointer by Groner is good. It's 11-5. Coach Twellman takes a timeout for Ellsbury, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Chris, we're stuck on something here. Or one of us is. Excuse us, fans. We are back on the air. 1:05 remaining in the first quarter. There's such a crowd up here that I've lost track of what I've got wrapped around what. The score 11-5 in New Haven's favor. And I don't like the way this is starting off. Your thoughts, Chris?
It seems like Ellsbury's just a little nervous. They're starting off a lot slower than I've seen them start for the last half of this season. So I don't know if maybe they just have to work the nerves out this first quarter or what. But
Garrick Hill to the glass. It doesn't fall. He gets the rebound and the putback. It cuts New Haven's lead to 4. Fleer.
He walked.
Oh, he couldn't get it in. He kicks it out to give it back to him. He runs the baseline, gets it back. New Haven got away with a few there. New Haven for three,
Way
no
off.
good. The rebound and the putback by Groner puts New Haven back up by 6. Derek Taylor with a valiant effort at a Hail Mary 3, but there's the buzzer, and it stays 13-7 in New Haven's favor. We'll be back in just a second.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
right, a fresh 8 minutes. I hope fresh Ellsbury legs. The Indians send out Trevor Anthony, Garrick Hill, Nathan Reed, Josh Drakowski, and Derek Taylor. New Haven will have the ball. New Haven for three, and it's good. That was Abe Madden. That makes it 16-7. Garrick Hill off the feed from Nathan Reed has to kick it back out to Anthony. Anthony steps in and has to kick it back out to Reed. Ellsbury not getting what they want. There's another lob into Hill. Out to Reed, over to Drakowski, and now back to Reed on the right side. Nathan for three, it rattles off, and New Haven has the rebound, and Groner got away with a few steps on that one. Fleer backs his way in, left-handed off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Drakowski. Nathan Reed dribbles inside, then kicks it out to Hill. Hill gives it back to him, and now Reed for three. It's off the back of the rim, rebounded by the Shamrocks.
You know, when I was playing, they always taught us that if your shots from the outside aren't falling, you got to move in a few steps.
That's
Nathan
right.
Reed needs to move in a few steps.
Ellsbury's looking to catch up all in just a few shots. It's not going to happen. New Haven for three. It's off the front. Rebounded by Hill. And he goes all the way in. The shot still will not fall. And New Haven comes away with it. The pass into Fleer at the free throw line. He kicks it back out. Braden now with it on the left side, and now a pass into Fleer again, left-handed off the glass. This time it falls, and it's 18-7. Derek Taylor over on the right side, nowhere to go. Finds Drakowski near the top of the key. Josh for three, and it's good. That gives Ellsbury 10. They only trail by 8 now. Timeout taken by New Haven. And it looks like a full. We'll be back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
.456 left in the half. Ellsbury trails New Haven 18-10. New Haven inbounds, barely. The pass into Fleer is broken up. Nice pass from Reed to Drakowski. Drakowski goes all the way down and lays it in to bring Ellsbury within 6. Fleer kicks it back out. New Haven gives it back to him. His shot from the paint is good. They're back up by 8. Jake Reimel has come into this game. And there's a pass from him to Derek Taylor. Taylor all the way in, no good.
Oh.
Rebounded by New Haven.
Taylor just took an elbow to the nose.
He did. Shot by New Haven doesn't fall. Reimel comes away with the rebound. And now Jerkowski finds Reed over on the left side. Reed runs it all the way in, kicks it out to Reimel. Reimel with the fake. And the pass to Trevor Anthony, who draws the blocking foul. Number 42, John Fleer, his first. That sends Trevor to the line. Trevor hits the first, bringing it to within 7 as Stephen Bodeker comes in for Derek Taylor. Trevor hits them both. Ellsbury's back within 6. Garrick Hill comes in for Trevor Anthony. 3:07 left in the half. Oh, Jerkowski got a mile high. He didn't get his hands on it, but New Haven did throw it away. Nathan Reed dribbles inside and then kicks it back out. Reimel with a nice bounce pass into Garrick Hill.
Man.
Hill's got a beautiful spin move, but he hasn't been able to get too many shots to fall here tonight. Into Fleer, New Haven goes. The right-handed hook shot, no good. He's a dominant lefty. Under 2 minutes remaining in the half. Nathan Reed for 3, it's off the rim.
Jake Reimel.
Rebounded by Jake Reimel, the bounce to Jerkowski. No good, Reimel with the rebound, the putback doesn't fall. And it's going to go back to New Haven. That one's against Stephen Bodeker, his first, as Trevor Anthony checks back in and Jerkowski takes the seat. Groner for 3, it's off the front, rebounded by Reimel. Bodeker takes it in and draws the block. That's on number 3, Abe Madden. Derek Taylor comes back in, this time for Nathan Reed. And number 32, Jay Eichelberger, comes in for New Haven, I think for the first time. Reimel inbounds to Taylor. Taylor has nowhere to go and no help. He's going to run it in himself. Get the bucket and the foul. And it is on 44, Luke Gerlman, or did they say 42?
42.
42, John Fleer. I'm going to have to start eating more carrots. I can't see all those fingers anymore. Taylor hits the bucket, bringing Ellsbury to within 3. 1 minute left in the first half. One shot could change everything and wipe the slate clean coming out into the second half. We'll see. New Haven loses it, but they're saying it was last touched by Ellsbury. Broner for 2, no good. Rebounded by Derek Taylor. The lob to Trevor Anthony down underneath. He's triple teamed and loses it to the Shamrocks. Unbelievable. That was a golden opportunity. Thrown away. The two-pointer put up this time by Joseph Rethmeyer.
Shoot it.
Derek has to hurry. I don't know what he was doing all that dribbling along the perimeter. It wasted precious time. So at the half, the score is 22-17 in New Haven's favor.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Back now with 1:40 remaining in warm-ups. If you are just joining us, Ellsbury's boys trail New Haven 22-17 here at the start of the third quarter. Chris, we talked during the half, and you said the only major adjustment you would recommend to Ellsbury is to lose the nerves. Is that still a priority, or do they look loose now that they've come back up?
Well, it's always hard to tell what halftime is going to do. You know, I made mention to you also at halftime that it looked like Ellsbury is just a little bit slower than I've seen them the last couple games too. I don't know if that's nerves. I mean, we'll see how they come out in the second half.
Probably shouldn't bring this up, but I'm going to. What effect is the loss of Michael Kelly having on our team of late?
It's hard to say. You know, if he was here, he might be hitting shots, he might not. So it might not make a big difference.
I was thinking more of his speed. He's like a little jackrabbit or something hopping around out there. He's always wired and never seems to run out of steam. Ellsbury sends out Trevor Anthony, Garrick Hill, Stephen Bodeker, Derek Taylor, and Nathan Reed. All right, fans, we are once again having a few internet connection problems, but I think we're back online. Ellsbury with possession. Do they throw it away? Yes, right into the hands of New Haven. And New Haven with the intended pass to Groner. It's thrown out of bounds, but it looks like it was last touched by Ellsbury somehow, and Groner inbounds now to Lewis. Derek Taylor knocks it away, and Taylor takes it all the way in to bring Ellsbury within 3. Another pass broken up by Ellsbury. Garrick Hill loses it down underneath. Everybody hits the floor. And that's a foul against Derek Taylor. That one's going to go against Bodeker. That's Stevens' second. New Haven inbounds at the timeline. Into Fleer, the reversal, left-handed, he gets it to fall. They go back up by 5. The pass into Garrick Hill. Hill off the glass, there we go. That hasn't been his shot so far tonight, but that's changing. Out of bounds, last touch by Ellsbury. Oh, the Shamrocks struggled to get that in. It was knocked away by Ellsbury again. New Haven for three, no good. Nathan Reed comes away with it for Ellsbury. That was messy. Garrick Hill.
There he goes.
To the glass. He gets the bucket and the foul. The foul is on number 10, Ethan Groner. Groner's first, and the score is within one. Have we led at all?
I don't think so.
Josh Jerkowski comes in for Nathan Reed. Hill misses the charity shot, which we desperately needed. Fleer loses it. Garrick Hill comes away with it. There's the pass to Derek Taylor on the outside. Taylor to Anthony. Anthony backs in and then gives it up to Jerkowski. Taylor into Hill, and it's swatted away by Fleer. It'll stay with the Indians. There's a timeout taken by the Shamrocks. We'll be back.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
.431 left in the third. 24-23 New Haven. Jerkowski to Taylor. Taylor for three. It's off. Rebounded by Hill, who kicks it out to Bodeker. Stevie for the three. Yes! Ellsbury goes up 26-24. Groner has it swatted away. And now Bodeker is fouled, I think by number 12. Yes, Martin Lewis. Bodeker with a nice lob. Derek Taylor, a beautiful alley-oop. 28-24 Indians. Well, I had my voice back. It'll be gone by the end of the night. New Haven throws it away yet again. Josh Jerkowski throws it back. And now New Haven down underneath brings it to within two. It's 28-26. There's a pass into Hill, 2-on-1.
Oh.
The shot doesn't fall, but it'll go to the line. The foul is on number 10, Ethan Groner, his second. Hill's first one. Bounces off. Number 21, Joseph Rethmeyer, comes in for New Haven as number 5, Kyle Brummels, takes a seat. Misses both. Come on, guys. Fleer with the rebound for the Shamrocks. And another Ellsbury steal. Jerkowski with a beautiful ball fake. And off the glass to make it 30-26. There's a foul on Trevor Anthony, his first. Jake Reimel is going to come in for Garrick Hill.
Oh.
Nicely done by New Haven to bring themselves back within 2. 2:26 remaining in the third. Reimel into Taylor. Boy, he was double teamed and had enough presence of mind to kick that one back out. There's the pass to Reimel, who hands it to Trevor Anthony. Ellsbury slows it back down. Anthony now to Derek Taylor. Taylor to Bodeker. Bodeker, it's not going to go.
Oh.
Where were our rebounders? New Haven for 2. In and out. Rebounded by Anthony. Bodeker with the fake, the 3, no good again. There's another foul on Trevor Anthony, excuse me, his second. Garrick Hill and Nathan Reed come back in. Aggressive defense, to say the least, by Ellsbury, and New Haven with a backcourt violation. Derek Taylor runs it in himself. It doesn't fall. Trevor Anthony, I think, no, Jake Reimel pulled it away, but it still goes to New Haven despite the battling. New Haven for 3, no good. They get the rebound. Not the putback, and Reimel comes away with that one. Is he fouled? I think so. That's number 10, Ethan Groner, his third. Trevor Anthony comes back in. Reimel is going to take a seat. Boy, is he a fighter.
He is. Does a whole lot of little things he never gets enough credit for.
Garrick Hill, the three doesn't fall.
Oh.
Rebounded by Nathan Reed, who launched a desperation shot at the buzzer. We've played three. Ellsbury now with a 2-point lead. We'll be back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
All right, to start things off in the fourth, Ellsbury sends out Trevor Anthony, Josh Jerkowski, Garrick Hill, Nathan Reed, and Derek Taylor. A steal by Garrick Hill. The pass to Nathan Reed.
Oh.
Reed lays it up and in. Subs in for New Haven, number 3 and 10, Abe Madden and Ethan Groner. Thought for a second Nathan might dunk that.
He just about did.
No, slapped away by Trevor Anthony, and now a charge by Fleer. That's his third foul. Reed dribbles in and he's fouled by number 32, Jay Eichelberger. Once again, I'm sorry if I am butchering that. We do the best we can. Josh Jerkowski for three. Yes! 35-28. Ellsbury goes up by 7. New Haven for the 3. It's good. They're back to within 4. Derek Taylor all the way in, and it's good. New Haven with nowhere to go. Groner Goes all the way inside, and that's the blocking foul on Trevor Anthony, I believe. His third. It sends Groner to the line. The first shot from the stripe is good as Stephen Bodeker comes in for Nathan Reed. It's a 5-point Ellsbury lead, 37-32. Make that a 4-point Ellsbury lead. Bodeker with the bounce into Anthony. Trevor, the baseline drive off the glass, and it's 39-33. Swatted away by Garrick Hill. Now Derek Taylor brings it across for Ellsbury. Under 5 minutes left in this game. Hill for two from the free throw line. 41-33. New Haven wants a timeout. Yes, sir.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, coming out of the timeout, New Haven trails by 8. Ellsbury sends Jerkowski, Hill, Taylor, Anthony, and Bodeker. 4:39 remaining. New Haven turns it over yet again. That's been their story most of the second half. That's what's allowed Ellsbury to catch up.
All they got to do is hold that ball. Make them start fouling you.
Derek Taylor, the bounce into Hill is knocked away by New Haven. Ellsbury will keep it as number 5. Kyle Brummels comes in for Abe Madden, I think. Oh, Jerkowski loses it. This time it'll go to New Haven. As Fleer comes back in for the Shamrocks, number 21, Joseph Rethenmeyer, comes out. Another near turnover for New Haven. They hang on. No, they turn it over that time to Derek Taylor. The pass to Jerkowski, who ends up off balance. Coach Twellman wants a timeout. We're going to stay with you during this one. .324 remaining. Neither team has scored since the previous timeout. Ellsbury makes no changes. And I don't think New Haven did either, but don't chisel that in stone for sure. Jerkowski inbounds to Taylor. Taylor takes it all the way and it doesn't fall. Trevor Anthony with the putback and a 10-point lead.
Oh, Bodeker.
Groner runs the baseline and lays one in to bring it back to within 8. Ellsbury trying to just eat up a little bit of time.
There they go.
There it is. There's the foul on Jerkowski. That was courtesy of Kyle Brummels. It'll send Josh to the line. Just over 2 minutes remaining now. Josh hits the first. And the second. The lead is back to 10. And there is a full timeout taken by New Haven.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
.45-35, 2:09 remaining. I still don't see any personnel changes following the timeout. New Haven stuck.
Trevor Anthony almost.
And now they run into similar problems on the other side. There's the floater. It bounces right back out. Trevor Anthony has it, and I think that's a foul on Jay Eichelberger for New Haven. His second. It'll send Trevor Anthony to the line. Anthony hits the first. And the second one bounces in as well. It's a 12-point Ellsbury lead. New Haven has it knocked away, but it was last touched by Ellsbury. Down to the last minute and a half. Good pass into Fleer. Oh, the left-handed shot doesn't fall. The foul is on Garrick Hill, and it'll send Fleer to the line. Where he hits the first. Number 33 and 3 in for New Haven. That's number 3, Abe Madden, and number 33, Aiden Bailey. Fleer hits both. The lead's back to 10. Stephen Bodeker is fouled quickly by Bailey. Bodeker hits the first. Hits the second as well. The lead is 12. New Haven for 3. It bounces off the back of the rim. Trevor Anthony got about 8 miles high to grab that one. And now Bodeker is fouled yet again. This time by number 10, Ethan Groner. Bodeker hits the first. And the second as well. 51-37 with now under a minute to play. New Haven misses from downtown, rebounded by Bodeker, who gets it into the hands of Taylor. Taylor to Jerkowski. Oh, Jerkowski steps on both sides of the timeline, and he knows it. Timeout taken by New Haven with 40.9 left. We'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
back. 40.9 remaining. New Haven trails 51-37. Groner for three, and it's good. That brings New Haven to within 11, but it's too little too late. There's a timeout taken by Coach Twellman with 8.7 seconds left in this game. We're going to stay with you. .7 remaining. An 11-point Ellsbury lead. The rest is academic. Taylor inbounds to Bodeker. And Steven is just going to try to hang on for the final 3 seconds. That's exactly what he will do. There's the buzzer. A 51-40 come from behind. Ellsbury boys win. They will play Wednesday at Hannibal. We're going to stick with you for the presentation of plaques and trophies. And then we will try to get some interviews up here in the booth. That's sometimes easier said than done. Chris, as soon as this crowd sits down, if you want to go back out to midcourt, but that might not happen either.
I'm going to say it's going to take a while.
All right, it is not going to happen. New Haven's crowd is alive and well. There's the presentation of the second place trophy to the New Haven Shamrocks. Congratulations. They fought hard, and I thought for a second we weren't going to be able to catch up.
February 28th, Hannibal High School. District 5, Class 2 champions, Ellsbury.
And now, congratulations to our Class 2 District 5 champions, the Ellsbury Indians. There's the presentation. Out to the left of us. We're sorry we can't bring that to you. We're going to cut away for, oh, hang on. Garrick Hill has been named from Ellsbury to the all-district team.
From McKinley, Tyler Jones. From New Haven, John Fleer.
From New Haven, so has John Fleer.
From Collegiate, Jordan Quinn. From Ellsbury, Nathan Reed.
From Ellsbury, Nathan Reed. From New Haven, Ethan Groner. From Ellsbury, Trevor Anthony. From Ellsbury, Derek Taylor. All right, we will be right back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
All right, fans, we are back with Ellsbury boys coach Chad Twellman. Congratulations, Coach Twellman, on your district win. That was an impressive come from behind. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not really a stats guy. I don't pull people up here and talk about the numbers necessarily. Right. I'm a big picture thinker. Tell me a little bit about what had to change at halftime for this victory to come about, because it was a much different game coming out of the break.
Well, we had to use our energy more on defense. We were so amped offensively that we were shooting. I mean, we were laying bricks. We could have built a new gym in the first half. But you notice we settled in late. Yes. We talked about turning and flipping our energy that we had to more of defense, being more deflective. I mean, think how many times we deflected or hit or tipped or kicked passes.
That whole second half was turnovers, and you guys were able to capitalize on those. These last 2 years, and go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, but what is it about your teams these last couple of years where they've needed the Christmas break to fuse together, and then when they come back in January, so many more of the Pistons seem to be firing on time, and they finish so strong where they started, you know.
Well, you know what, guys, we play an extremely hard schedule. You know, our schedule is brutal, especially early. Got off to a really rocky start to begin the year, but we always talk about that nothing matters until this time of year.
Right.
And this has been 2 years in the making. You know, we went out and we petitioned votes with Ray Steinhoff and Ken Hufty and a bunch of guys in our conference to where we could get the district at New Haven year 1, my place year 2, something like that. And being able to see that come to fruition tonight in front of this home crowd is pretty awesome.
So for those of us like me who haven't kept up with all of the years in between, with Silex and Ellsbury combined, is this your first district title, or do you have a few with Silex?
No, this is my second.
Your
my second, yeah. I've got back-to-back here. We played for several district titles when I was at Silex, but we just could never get it done.
Okay, I was going to say, I was gone last year, so I was a little bit behind there.
Right.
But following the paper a little bit, I knew that you guys finished stronger than you started last season. What does this win mean for you personally?
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to give credit to Coach Perrick and the New Haven Shamrocks, well coached, very disciplined group. For me personally, it's just the next step. the next step. And for me, I guess more so than anything, being able to bring this home to Ellsbury for them to see it in their hometown, I guess that's pretty special.
You don't lose very many seniors. What does this victory mean to your underclassmen? How does it help them mature going forward?
Well, I mean, just being a part of it, being around the energy and the environment, I mean, you can't get worse.
That's right.
You know, you can't get worse being around that. And, you know, hopefully next year we'll get things going earlier and have a longer, more qualified season, I would say.
There you go. Who do you face next Wednesday?
We don't know yet. There was the winner between Canton and I don't remember who, and Van Far and Louisiana. I would expect Van Far or Canton will probably come out of there. They're the two best teams, I feel. But you can't sleep on Louisiana. They always have a shooter's chance.
That's right. All right, Coach. Congratulations once again, and good luck next Wednesday. We will be there, and we will be following the action.
Well, I can't wait. Hey, thank you guys for everything you do for our kids. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's our pleasure. All right, fans, we are back once again, this time with one of our co-People's Bank and Trust players of the game, Derek Taylor. And Derek, like I was telling Coach Twellman, first of all, congratulations on the victory. Secondly, congratulations on being named to the all-district team. And thirdly, congratulations on being one of tonight's players of the game. So you ran the trifecta a little bit. And like I told Chad, I am not a stats guy. I don't remember the facts and figures. And if I brought you up here, chances are you wouldn't either.
No.
So talking through those numbers doesn't usually do any good with me. Baseball's a little different. So just big picture wise, talk to me about the things that went right tonight. And I want to see if your story about the difference between the first half and the second half matches up with coaches.
First half, I don't know, we really didn't come out like we really didn't have a lot of energy really. In our defense, like we allowed a lot of like layups in the middle. But then we went down at halftime. Coach talked to us. He was like, hey, guys, we're down, but was it 5-3? I have no clue. And then we just amped up because, you know, this is our house, and we're like, we got to get it done, so we want to. I don't even know. I'm speechless. I'm so speechless.
That's okay. It's so loud in here I can barely hear you anyway. Tell me a little bit about what these back-to-back district wins for you. You were part of last year's team, correct?
Yes, sir.
What does the repeat mean to you personally?
It means a lot. It means that we're going to be a powerhouse. So people got to be looking out for us. Like, a lot of people doubt us. Like, the real Ellsbury, it doesn't matter. You can't doubt anyone. Anyone can win on any given night. Tonight we just came out and got it done.
You are one of Ellsbury's juniors, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you still have next season. One of the things Coach Twellman and I talked about is these last 2 years, and I again have to apologize because I wasn't a part of this last year. I took a year off, so sometimes my memory is a little splotchy. But it seemed like last season and this season, it took Christmas break for you guys to really get everything firing all together, and you come out in January. Not that you don't still struggle a little bit, but you guys this season and last season seem to be all about the end of the season. That's when you guys hit your peak. Is that intentional, or is it just something that's all about you and can't be changed?
It's all about us, can't be changed.
What if you could change that moving into next year and you wanted to stay strong the entire season, start strong, finish strong, what would that require?
Us to come in summer and work hard.
Well, easy enough. Let's see if it's as easy done as it is said. On that, I'll congratulate you once again and let you hand the headset over to Trevor Anthony.
Thank you.
All right, Trevor, you have been at least our People's Bank and Trust player of the game, if not our co-People's Bank and Trust player of the game, several times this season when our system kind of crashed on us, and I owe you some back interviews. I won't remember those games, so I'm not going to walk all the way back. And like I've told my first two interviewees, I'm not a stats guy. I don't keep track of the numbers, and if I brought you guys up here and tried to talk to you about the numbers, your eyes would glass over, and it wouldn't do any good anyway. I'm a big picture guy. Tell me what went right tonight, and then tell me what changes were made at halftime to make the first half and the second half such different stories.
Tonight we just kept with our program, getting the ball inside, and then at halftime we made the we just were told to stay with our ways, and we knew the shots would start falling eventually.
You guys looked energetic but nervous coming out. Was that something that we just read into it from up here, or was that going on?
I mean, I was a little bit because the pressure of going back to back and being in our own house, we don't want to upset the hometown crowd. So.
Was it New Haven that you defeated last season as well?
No, it was McKinley.
McKinley, thank you. Like I told Derek, I wasn't a part of this last season, so I'm kind of, my memory's a little splotchy there. Talk a little bit about what this back-to-back or this repeat district victory means to you personally, and what do you think it means to the team overall?
I mean, it's a great accomplishment for our team, and it stays up on the banner forever, and our next goal is to get our own individual banner for our team. So.
Excellent. Moving ahead, looking at Wednesday, Chad was telling me you don't know who you have yet. Regardless of who you have, what is it going to take for you guys to keep moving forward? The fights are only going to get harder.
Yeah, it's only going to get tougher. We just got to stick together, do our thing, and make the buckets go in.
Sounds easy enough. Like I told Derek, we'll see if it's as easy done as it is said. But in the meantime, congratulations on the district win. Congratulations on being one of tonight's People's Bank and Trust Players of the Game. And you were also named to the all-district team earlier. So congratulations. You and Derek both ran the trifecta tonight. So good job and good luck heading into next week.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that will do it for Chris and I here tonight. Once again, our girls lost to New Haven earlier, 57-26, so they are done for the season. Our boys move on with a 51-40 district win over New Haven as well, and they will play at Hannibal next Wednesday. Those are all of the details we have at present. Tune in to the Ellsbury Democrats Facebook page and or their website. They will post news on that game as they receive it. In the meantime, have a good weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Wednesday night live from Hannibal High School.